Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show those of you who are new to uploading your artwork onto the internet, onto social media sites or whatever, a simple and free way to put on a watermark onto your images. And we are going to be using the photo editing software Be Funky. So just type that into your web browser and you'll see this to come up, and we are going to click on Get Started, and we are going to open our own image. I save all of my images on my computer, so I'm going to click on that and then just find the image that you want to create a watermark for. I'm going to use my koala here. Okay, so here's my koala. And from here, you want to find, regardless if you use this photo editing software or any other, if you're using it on your phone, Snapseed is a good one, but whichever one you choose, make sure that they have a text option. So this one is right over here, located on the left-hand side where this large letter A is, and it says text. So you just click on that, and then you click on Add Text. So here we go, we've got our little text box. So I'm going to click inside the box, and that's going to allow me to put my name, the name of my brand, my company, whatever. So I'm going to type in Ellen Brenneman Studio. And now I'm going to click outside the box so that I can drag this image wherever I want it on my image. So it has these little tiny circles on all four corners, which allows you to make it larger or smaller. Some people will create a very large watermark and they will put it smack dab in the middle of their image. I do not like doing this because it is very distracting. If you're looking at the image of my koala and you're trying to decide whether or not you want to buy it, chances are that big watermark there is going to be a little bit intrusive. So I try to keep my watermarks small. Now, is it going to make it easier for somebody to steal your artwork? Yes, it will. But anytime you upload anything of yours onto the internet, you are risking your artwork getting stolen. Even if it's a lousy image, people can just use photo editing software to create new versions of your image. I mean, that's the reality of it, basically. So my technique here is not to prevent your artwork from getting stolen because nobody can really guarantee that. What I believe that this is good for is anything that makes it a little bit more difficult for somebody, I say go ahead and do it. So even if it gives them one more step to have to do, to go into editing software and airbrush my name out, which I've seen done before. Yes, it can be done easily, but it makes it a little bit more harder for them to do. Plus, there are other people that possibly will share your artwork and maybe neglect to give you credit. And if that happens, then the person who's viewing your artwork will see, oh, this is Ellen Brenneman Studio. Who's that? Let me Google her and see if I can figure out where this art piece is because I'm interested in buying a print or purchasing the painting or whatever. So see, it's always good to have a watermark for other things too, just so that it can let people know that this is your artwork, okay? So I tend to keep mine on the small side. This is about how I do it. So you can change the color of this if you come back over. You can change the font. I usually try to keep my fonts the same on all of my artworks just because it keeps everything consistent. It's just nice to have that as an option. So I'm going to use this particular font here. This is not the one I normally use, but for today this is what we're going to use. And then you can come over here to background, okay, and you can change the color of it, um, and the intensity of it. If you decide that you want to have it look like this, I personally don't recommend that, but you know, some of you might want to do that. Um, so I tend to not do that. I tend to just have it look like this, and then from here, then you have the option of moving your font so that it looks a bit more transparent, and this is what I do. So it's under here under options, and then you just click over here where it says move backwards. So I'm going to click on that, and then over here where it says opacity, then you just drag this slider down. Now as I'm doing that, watch my name, and it almost looks like it's turning into an apparition. It's kind of disappearing there a little bit. So I like to do that for my artwork. I will play around with that and just get it to where I think that it's not going to be too intrusive so that people can still read and see my name, but they can still also appreciate and view the artwork. So I'm going to keep it about right there. Move it to where you can still easily see my name, but see how that just gives you a watermark, but it's not like in your face. Okay, so after you do that, basically, then you just go up to the top here and you click save. I want to save it on my computer, and then I am going to save it as koala watermark. Now, I am saving it at a very low quality. You see how low this is. You have the option of saving it where it's a really, really big file. That's 10.4 megabytes. That's huge. Do not save it at anything that is that high. That is a higher quality image. People will be able to reproduce your artwork in an easy manner. So you want to keep it very, very low. I usually do around this size, but you can play with it and see what size is appropriate for you. And then I just click save, and it is saved onto my computer. So then all I have to do is go and locate it and then just upload it to the internet, and that is it. So I hope this video was useful for you. If you'd like to see more videos like this is sort of the first one that I've done. So for those of you who are interested in maybe seeing others like this, leave me a message in the comments below. Let me know if this is helpful to you, or if this, you know, some of you are like, I know how to do that. So hopefully this is helpful to some of you though. So anyway, I look forward to seeing you guys next time, and I hope you have a good day.